still discussing blockchain technology, understanding the different concepts, the different dynamics of how really it works. And I believe some of these concepts, it might be a first time for you to come across them, but of course they will be of great relevancy for you, because we see that quite so many people have made money from the blockchain technology. And I guess if you can get this knowledge, put into practice and do what you're supposed to do, you will be in position to get the desired results. That's what I can say. And of course, we are still continuing with blockchain technology.
And now let's review the concept of the blockchain in Uganda. How have Ugandans embraced blockchain technology? The internet continues to spawn new technologies that change the way people interact with their environment in significant ways, in which areas are diverse as social relations, the way business is done, and economies. One such change is blockchain, a revolutionary technology that allows parties to transact directly with each other without the need of intermediaries as central trusted third parties. Uganda is experiencing a new technological tidal wave of new business models and novel legal equations. By far, the most significant headline-grabbing development in 2017 and the 2018 years, which related to the stunning rise of blockchain technology. The technology has the potential to dramatically transform practices in significant segments of the Ugandan economy. Cryptocurrency is the most popular example that is intrinsically tied to blockchain technology. It is also the most controversial one. Nonetheless, blockchain technology in itself is non-controversial and has worked flawlessly over the years and is being successfully applied to both financial and non-financial applications within Uganda. Uganda continues to see a lot of growth in the crypto blockchain industry. In the past year, the country has hosted various blockchain conferences, various blockchain associations with a lot of support from government at cabinet level. Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni has spoken positively about blockchain technology. At the Africa Blockchain Conference held, he said there is need to look for new technology of enabling things to move faster and new systems that go with it. Several crypto to fiat currency exchanges have been launched in Uganda, like BitPesa, CoinPesa, and Binance Uganda. Binance is a cryptocurrency exchange by trade volume. Being implemented in Uganda, from enabling micropayment systems to digital identity management to smart contracts. There is no doubt that blockchain-based solutions can leapfrog traditional and non-existent technology infrastructures in the country and the continent at large. Such revolutionary developments are the drivers of a new era of more inclusive growth in which no one is left behind. To boost growth, the private sector in Uganda is taking advantage of the blockchain in multiple sectors, including online payment systems for fast-growing e-commerce across Africa, international money transfer systems between Africans in the diaspora and their home countries, land security system. This is already being tested by the Ugandan government. Systems for combating counterfeit medicines that decimates our poorest populations, copyright management systems, agriculture. We have experienced a mushroom growth of agri-tech business based on blockchain. Blockchain has facilitated an increase in cross-border transactions to the benefit of Uganda. Most African countries face a lot of difficulties with costly financial systems due to the various cryptocurrencies, regulatory systems, and exchange rates among African countries. However, blockchain has enabled, for example, flow of assets across borders at the lowest rates. Blockchain has enabled Ugandan business to access global markets by removing barriers such as intermediary banks, high costs, interminable waiting periods, and regulatory restrictions. It has also enabled access to financial services by the so-called unbankables, who are the majority in Uganda. And now regarding the regulation in Uganda, the biggest challenge is the absence of regulatory regime. Regulators and lawyers are still grappling with how to navigate the new technology. The market situations require the coexistence of both traditional and digital players side by side for some time in order to build bridges from the old to new regulatory environment. Luckily, Uganda is one of the few countries on the African continent whose government has shown willingness to embrace the technology. Most of the blockchain technologies and cryptocurrencies are not facing much resistance from Ugandan regulators in Uganda, unlike in most countries across the continent, majorly because most governments feel threatened or don't understand the benefits of these new technologies. What's the current status, policy and regulation? The Ugandan government is in the process of developing policy guidelines and encouraging industries to utilize the technology. Further, there is a need to review the existing data protection bill in context of new emerging technologies. Regulatory vetting and development of industry standards are necessary but are still in the very early development phases in Uganda. Our government is in the process of introducing tax mechanisms and incentives that encourage the private sector to invest in blockchain. This would open up new opportunities for public and private partnership. The government of Uganda is also availing education and training opportunities to build the necessary manpower and more investment in new startups to support their growth in return boost the economy. The view is that the next decade will bring with it tremendous advancements in technological and economic artistry that cannot presently be envisioned. And nearly all those innovations will need to be understood and analyzed through a legal lens. The global blockchain and cryptocurrency community needs a strong yet quickly adaptive base of legal understanding on which to build and blossom. It is upon this that lawyers show themselves relevant in fostering an informed regulatory climate that protects individuals while encouraging technological innovation to flourish. The entire blockchain ecosystem arguably benefits when lawyers focus some of their energies outward, beyond their individual firms and organizations, advancing legal discussions and theory and grappling together to interpret and apply legal frameworks rather than solely inward. Andrew Barije, Smart Tech.
Very interesting concept, I guess. Hope you really got something from that and you probably enjoyed the entire session regarding the blockchain technology. And in Uganda, we are soon going to adapt it in quite so many other ministries. Of course, it's already there, but it's not at full adaptation. It's just in phases, but with time, I shall be having the technology being incorporated in the various sectors. And of course, not only the government agencies, but also the individual lives, the different companies, doing all this. And that's what we had for you this week. And of course, I won't forget to thank the entire team that has been behind this production. And of course, starting with the person on the camera, that is Cyrus, to ensure that you see this picture. And also in the production, that's with Mr. Edikan, putting it together to ensure that this comes to be broadcasted. And I won't forget my sister Jackie right there onto the editorial, putting together the different footage to ensure that you watch that amazing, of course, concept as we've been able to bring it out for you to internalize it very well. And of course, don't forget channel 394 Go TV and channel 372 DSTV. And with DSTV, you will be in position to catch us at whatever part of the globe, whatever part of the East African region you will be at. That's Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, South Sudan, and and then on our social media at Smart24 TV, that's on Twitter, and then Smart24 TV official, Facebook, and Smart24 TV Live. And this time around, you will be in position to catch us at whatever part of the globe you will be at as we deliver to you the business information and above all, the latest trends in technology and their impact on the world of business. Till next week, goodbye.